Hey Raiders, welcome back to another Gerbernicorn live arena battle video. This video will feature 5 fights and 5 wins. So let's get started. They get started off by pulling an Arbiter, and so immediately when I see an Arbiter, I wonder if it's bombs or traditional speed, or it could be a mix of Arbiter and Duchess. And that one looks like an odd mix because they have Arbiter, Rotos, and the counter to Rotos, the best counter at least, Ultimate Death Knight. So I get my trio to start off. Siphi, Warlord, and Wukong. And to counter Rotos, I'm going to go with Goffred. That way I can leave Rotos in there. So we'll see who they can go with their last 2 picks. They go Rhonda and Pythion. So I can leave in Ultimate Death Knight, and I'll ban the Arbiter so nobody gets to any of my champions. And they ban the Warlord, but I'm not too worried about that because Rotos can hit through Warlord pretty well anyway. To me, in this fight, Warlord is probably the least useful. Do the speed boost to start because sleeping won't do anything. Tried to go for the quick kill on Rotos and didn't get it. So they're dead, but they'll be back. And what he's doing here, he went A1 rather than reviving them. He wants me to run out my buffs and try and put decrease attack and fear on my damagers. And a decrease attack landed on Goffred on neither of my damagers. Finished off their 2 damagers with a Nithway, and it's over. Quick 1-0. On to the second battle. Let's see who we get this time. Equo. Another one that is right about where I am and trying to break into gold 2. So we have me going first, and I go Siphi. And I'll see he picks Ultimate Death Knight and Duchess. So I see that pair, and they're both kind of annoying. Ultimate Death Knight is probably more annoying, but depending on who else is in the composition, if there's more revivers, Duchess ends up being the one I want to ban. I get my trio, and they go Rotos and Phoenix. So both Rotos and Phoenix hit through Warlord very well. So I go with my Nithway, and I'll go with my Goffred. Goffred protection is arguably better than Nekhret protection in some cases. They go Kymar for the 5th, and I'll ban the Kymar. Nekhret protecting someone can be hit through. Rotos can hit through it. Baron can hit through it. Supreme Elhain can hit through it. Goffred can hit through it. Nobody can hit through Goffred. I meant George can hit through it. Goffred cannot hit through it, of course. But nobody can hit through Goffred unless they kill multiple champions on the team. So I went for the quick kill on Phoenix and didn't get him. Rotos went for the quick kill on my Nithway, and Goffred showed up to help. So I sheeped their Ultimate Death Knight, and I'll finish off their Phoenix with the Nithway before Ultimate Death Knight comes back. So again, I try to sleep the Duchess and forget that Ultimate Death Knight does his thing. So I'll finish off Rotos, and this one's over. Quick 2 wins, and we'll see who we get for the 3rd. I'll take a look real quick at the power, and they were both below mine. On to the next battle. Someone whose name I cannot say. And this one's around 2,700, so this person just made it into gold pretty recently. They start off with a Nekhret first, and that's an odd first choice, because that means Nekhret is your most important champion, or the champion that you least want to see in the other team. And to me, so many other champions are going to be picked before Nekhret that maybe you go with Nekhret second. So then he goes as damagers. And Candrafon is kind of a last pick because you want to make sure they don't have Harima. And he goes Taurus. So he's got a tough team here. I mean, the composition is not bad champions, but his pick order is very strange. See who he goes with for his last 2. So again, I picked Goffred. I don't have the choice of Nekhret. I could go Roast, who I had been working on, But Goffred has just turned into such a beast in both Stone Skin and Bolster for me. So the double cleanser, which is kind of odd. Mithrala. Mithrala is not odd because she will buff Taurus. But the double cleanser is kind of odd. So we'll get started here. I banned the Nekhret to make it easier to kill them. And they banned my Wukong. Not really sure why. Wukong has a hard time with Taurus. And so banning Wukong in this situation isn't that great. I was going to go with a stun, but I know I'm not going to stun Mithrala, and she would just cleanse it off everybody. I don't want to do the speed boost protection yet on a Nithway while he's petrified. Now I'll do the stun. Stuns everyone except Mithrala, checking for Stone Skin, or checking for sheep, and no sheep on this team. Go for the kill on Candrafon. So Candrafon never got off a hit. He could have been a very powerful Candrafon, never got a hit. And I'll go for the cooldown, get them all again. With Taurus, I'm just trying to get the provoke down on him. I don't want to use any skills from a Nithway to hit Taurus just yet. I want him to be the last one standing before I start using a Nithway on him. Otherwise, he could possibly reduce a Nithway's damage so much that this fight just takes forever. So just keep kind of tag teaming who I want to sleep with Siphi. I'll finish off the Pythion, buff up a little bit, and reduce the turn meter on Taurus again. Sleep the Mithrala, but then decide to go after her. Because again, I need to kill her before I move on to Taurus. See if I can get a sleep on Taurus. A little bit more damage on her. More damage on her. Sleep her again. Stun the Taurus. And Mithrala will be gone. Alright, buff up. All the buffs are off Taurus. He resisted something there. Bring his HP down some more, but I have him provoked, so this one's over. He could just leave right now, but it looks like he'll make me finish it. He does hit hard. He took away, and it's over, but he took away over half of Goffred's HP in just one A1 swing under provoke. So another good win, 3-0, another one below my account power. I mean, realistically, I should be winning these battles. On to the fourth fight, and we have the Lord. I'll pick first. I'll go Siphi. Who does the Lord choose to be his chosen ones? So he goes Wukong and Arbiter. That Wukong has sheep, so very likely to be an accuracy Wukong. I'll go Warlord, and then I'm thinking about Nekhret, but maybe I should go with a Damager. Yeah. So I go ahead and go with my Errol. Even though Errol's not that great against Wukong, he's not bad against Wukong because Wukong has no HP. Usually Errol's AoE is going to take out Wukong. And then there's Rotos. Errol is good against Rotos. And Duchess. So this is one of those weird Arbiter Duchess combo teams. I'll go with the Ultimate Death Knight because even if he gets sheeped by Wukong, he protects someone else from being sheeped. And of course I'll go with the Nithway because he's great against Rotos and great against Wukong. They go Kymar. So I'm thinking they're not going to ban my Warlord, and they ban my Siphi. So now it's just whether my Warlord without an aura is faster than their Kymar with an aura. And I think my Warlord's faster. Is their Kymar? And I go faster. So the question was, is their Kymar tuned to go with Arbiter, or is he independently fast? And he was tuned to go with Arbiter. So I get Rotos out of there. Kymar will come back. Get rid of Wukong, and now their damagers are gone. This one's over. But it looks like he'll make me finish it. And I finish it. So that's 4-0 as I defeat the Lord. When I have these on 2x speed for the narration, it is hard to see how powerful their team was when I go to that screen, but oh well. So Gino, New Zealand, picks Wukong first, so I won't get Wukong this time. And I go Siphi Warlord. They go Arbiter Kymar. I probably force people into going speed teams because I have Siphi Warlord. I wonder if I would see as many speed teams if I didn't go Siphi Warlord. And they finish off with Marichka and Trunda. So in this case, I'll probably ban the Arbiter again and see again, will they leave in and they do, they ban the Siphi again. And again, it's the same thing. Is Warlord faster than their Kymar? If it was my Kymar, my Warlord has a faster speed, but would not be faster with Kymar's aura. Got the kill on Trunda, and got the ally attack kill on Wukong, and that one's over. So that's 5 battles and 5 wins. Ranking is up to 2,430. All 5 wins there. That last one was the only one higher account power than mine. So I'm closing in on Gold 2, where the fights are going to get harder. I'll go ahead and show Goffred's build. I think I've shown it before, but I'll show it again. I find Staltus. Where is Goffred? He's right next to Staltus, but for some reason, it takes me a while to find him. So he's in Bolster, Stone Skin, 65,000 HP, 213 speed, about 500 accuracy. And that passive is what really does it, where he blocks damage. So thanks for watching, and take care, everyone.